All right, boys and girls, it is time once again for the Guys Weekend Podcast. I am Josh Tenney, along with, as always, he's a specimen like no other. He's got the voice of angels. Brandon Parks.
This is true. Funny story. So last night, actually, we let's say welcome back to our listeners. They were giving me the pizzazz yesterday because we didn't have an episode the week prior, and I said, big things happening at GWP. We had to take a little time off. No bigs, and clearly, I was in no position to record a podcast last Saturday because it was, in fact, December 4th, the triumphant return of Shmandon Schmarks. Or December 3rd, sorry. Any tits. Last night, I ended up, Magoo of all people, the saint that everybody thought he was, just, the man of few words and many mysteries, got me drunk last night.
What a prick.
I know. Just an absolute, just housed. Like, we didn't go to bed till 4:15. So
Magoo and his peer pressure.
He did. He peer pressured me into it. And I'm like, man, I thought of myself doing well. I'm coming off the bench. Haven't played in 30 days. I just wanted to take it easy. Pull a Deshaun Watson, maybe get a rub down. And came out swinging hot and heavy. We went to Brett and Amanda's new lot, their house where it's being built, and I buried my four-wheeler up to the tits, which was awesome. And after that, we went for, obviously, what was only going to be appetizers at Krause's. They went to a wonderful date night. Hopefully they got the charcuterie board because it was fantastic where they were going. After which I said, I would like to go to the Eagles since I am a card-carrying member of such now. And there's one literally shitting distance from Krause's. It's a 3-minute drive. So I tried to convince Maggie to be like, hey, just drop me off there. Pam didn't want to go out. Damn it, Pam. You were still late for work either way, so should have came out drinking. Tried to convince Pam. She didn't want to go. So I told Maggie, I'm like, listen, drop me off here. I'll have a bucket of beer. Not a bucket of beer. I'll have a couple beers because it's cash only. I had $20 on me. That was it. I'm like, okay. I said, just give me a couple beers. I said, you go pick up the grocery order because you want to go get groceries. I really don't want to go with you, et cetera, et cetera. Next thing you know, you guys received the pictures in the Risky Business group chat of my wife's pissing away and gambling away the house. So I'm actually recording this from, on location at the Eagles, since that's where we live now.
Brandon actually had to rent out all but one bedroom in his house, and that's the bedroom that he sleeps in.
Yeah. So that was successful. We leave there. I said, hey, drop me off at Krause's so I can talk to Magoo about going to Paps today because it was our annual we're making Christmas cookies day. Then he twisted my arm. What was one beer turned into another beer, turned into another bucket at Krause's, which then turned into more than I can count at the Owl. And then obviously on the way home, we had to stop at Nathan's because it was on the way. Because like, we have to stop. We have to go see Godson. I'm like, all right. I just seen Godson.
If you have to.
Right, I'm like, I just seen Godson yesterday at work. But okay, we can go in there and see him. It's fine. No big deal. Whatever you want, bud. We go in there. Shit. It's just buckets on buckets. I'm singing, rapping, dancing. I was singing at the Owl. So the voice like an angel got put to the test. It was fantastic. I was rocking out to one of my, I'd say, top 5 Christmas songs, which was "Please Come Home for Christmas" by the Eagles. Prior to getting onto this, so 'tis the fucking season. And I had for breakfast today. You know what I had for breakfast today? I got up went to bed at 4:30, 4:15, 4:30. Got up at 9. I had a 12 Dogs of Christmas by Thirsty Dog. It was fantastic. Cinnamon sugar rim at Pap's house. Liddy like a titty. I'm coming down right now. I think I had 4 of those, 5 of those, 4 of those, and a few Busch Lights. It's the tail end. Maggie's going to pick up dinner right now, so I'd like to say I'm going to stay awake. It's quarter to 7 right now. I'd like to say I'll be awake until 9:30, but theoretically, when we get off this podcast, I'm probably going to bed. So it was a very productive day. We made plenty of cookies, worked off a hangover, and got a new one, and here we are.
I took the boy yesterday to Eaton Park for the first time in a while.
Ooh. Did you give him a smile?
I got myself the a meat lover's omelet.
Ooh.
It was a lot of meat. It was a lot of meat between those cheeks.
That sounds phenomenal.
It was pretty good. And then we had a place. So we got a place down here. I don't know if it's made it up your way yet, but we had a place down here that's starting to grow on me. It's called Blaze Pizza.
Yes, we have one in Belden.
So
actually, the same intersection you got ran over in, it's right there. Yeah.
Put where I needed my leg amputated.
Yes.
For any our listeners that don't know, Blaze is like a pizza shop version of Subway. And the guy that made our pizzas tonight was very heavy-handed on everything. That motherfucker had to have been like 4 pounds me walking out of there.
God bless him. That's what we need more of. We need more of the heavy-handed.
$13.
Nice. And you got $36 worth of pizza.
That thing, that mound was like
that.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with like pizza. Pizza's always. We had a pizza last night. Fantastic. Krause's food was on point last night. They had Brett got some pepperoni rolls, and these things were smothered in cheese. Holy balls, they look delicious. We just got like a regular pepperoni and banana pepper pizza. Oh, so good.
And then God damn it, hurt for the first time this season. I've been able to avoid it for 11 days. First time of the year. That's how I know Christmas is right around the corner.
I heard
Mariah Carey.
Yep, I heard it 3 fucking times today in about an hour. And I'm like, please don't do it again. So just as we're leaving, and I needed to unwrap more Hershey Kisses for the cookies. Obviously, I had to take a handful. They put it on again right before we were leaving. And I'm like, I'd rather stick my dick in a pencil sharpener. Like, please stop playing this song. This is...
It got me thinking, aside from that, what are your top, like, Christmas songs that you can definitely avoid for the season? Like, you'd be happy if you didn't hear them for the rest of your life.
I'm going to go, that's my number one. If I never had to hear it again, I'd be okay with that. Anything by Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber. So I'm a fan, which coincidentally, the song that I was listening to is I curated a playlist last Christmas of Christmas bangers, songs that I enjoy in the Yuletide season, and that is number 2 on the list. So I'm a fan of the older school, Christmas songs. Perry Como, Bing Crosby, Andy Williams, Dean Martin, all the OGs, the back when music was music. So Chuck Berry, Run Run Rudolph. Who doesn't just love that? And it makes you think of fucking Home Alone. So good. So yeah, I would say
I don't have too many. I don't have too many songs that like I can't do. Like most of them I like. I'd say Mariah Carey's up there. I can
number one.
go the rest of my existence in this world without hearing Feliz Navidad. It'd be fine if you heard it like once or twice throughout Christmas.
Once or
but
twice. That's all I need.
they play it like Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking on a loop.
I would
And
rather
then I
hear.
heard a song for the first time that I never heard before, and I wish it stayed that way. Barbara Streisand did Jingle All the Way.
Christ.
Holy fuck. I wish to God look that up real quick and listen to it when you have a chance.
It sounds fucking horrible. I'll listen to it. I kind of fucked myself here. Is the window still running right now? We're still good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I left my mouse downstairs, and I'm one, too lazy, too drunk to go downstairs to go and get it. So I have to kind of use my keyboard over here. So it's a little fucked up. Barbara Streisand. Ugh.
It was god awful.
What was it? Jingle All the Way?
Yeah. Or Jingle Bells, whatever it goes by. She like
she's got a whole Christmas album. Oh no.
That's fucking terrible. What?
Let's see what it is.
So why is it's very weird
1967 Jingle Bells.
That a Jewish lady is bringing out a Christmas album.
No shit.
But so I guess Sammy Davis Jr. was technically Jewish, so
he was. So was it Jingle Bells or My Favorite Things?
Jingle Bells.
There's only two with like stars. I'm just gonna listen to the first like 3 seconds real quick. Oh shit! I can't play it on there. We'll get schwacked. MacBook Pro. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Still coming through the speaker. You dirty bitch.
It'll make you want to stick a fucking sickle.
I'm 11 cents to it, and I hate it already. I hate it. I hate it. I turned it off. 12 seconds. That's as far as I made it.
You didn't even get to the point where she starts singing. So she speeds up in like the Jingle Bell part, and then
it's Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell. That's exactly how it started. Yeah. Fuck that. Holy Christ. 12 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. I made it 12 seconds into Jingle Bells by Barbara. She should have gave up singing Streisand. Man.
I'd rather get a BJ from the dude from that dude with the iron mouth from the James Bond movies.
What was his name? Iron Jaw or
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter once I fucking stick it in there.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's So are you familiar with Band-Aid? Do they know it's Christmas? That's one of the ones I like. Christmas wrapping by the waitresses. You're fooling yourself if you don't tap along on the steering wheel or tap your foot to Step Into Christmas by Elton John. That's it's fantastic. Christmas Time by Bryan Adams, even better. This is my playlist, by the way. Wham! Last Christmas, you have to have that on there.
Springsteen's got a couple bangers.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, Baby. Yeah,
yep.
E Street Band, so good. Andy Williams is classic for "It's the Most Wonderful Time of the World," most wonderful time of the year. I was reading two different things. Paul McCartney, Wonderful Christmas Time. Gene Autry, the OG that sang Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Little Saint Nick, Beach Boys, another good one. What's another? Blue Christmas, Elvis. How could you not? One of my favorites, Christmas Time in Hollis by Run DMC. It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens. Yeah, so good. Huge Bing Crosby fan. Christmas in Killarney.
His kids weren't.
That's oof. Fair enough. Actually, I put this on. It was funny because Magoo and Bert went with us today to go make cookies as well. Bert fell asleep though, so he didn't get to hear this. I played the Saint Brick intro by Gucci Mane, which is I consider a Christmas banger because you're trapping through the snow. Thank you, Gucci Mane, for that. I appreciate it. Dominic the Donkey. Eeyaw, eeyaw. That's a good one to hear like once. Other than that, not a fan. I got a little Kenny G in there. Hot classics. So some good stuff. Some good stuff. It is Christmas time though, and I will not be playing Christmas music in my vehicle until Christmas Eve. So usually I have a repertoire. The Christmas Bangers playlist comes out basically the 3 days before Christmas, and usually Christmas Day, because it's always 75 and sunny in Ohio on Christmas. I usually have the windows down, stereo cranked to TSO's "The Lost Christmas," I believe is the album I love. Yes. For the sake of our brother. Oh, Christmas jam. Oh, just rocking out, and everybody can hear it. So
the only time I play Christmas music in the car is when the kids are in there with the wife.
That's fair.
Usually never any Christmas songs.
They beat that shit out of me working retail.
Yeah.
November 1st, and it's fucking Christmas music until New Year's Day. I'm like, listen, it's New Year's. It's past Christmas. Can we just not listen to this anymore? Sundays were the only reprieve we got from that, because come 12:45, we could put on a football game and we could listen to that.
You know what? Actually, when I was at Target today, they didn't even have Christmas music playing. They just had straight up fucking pop music all day.
Wow.
I was in there for a good 2 hours.
Shit.
Not one Christmas song the whole time I was in there.
Wow. That's fantastic. Good for you, Target.
Well, Target's owned by Canadians, aren't they? Canadians,
I believe so, yeah.
Christmas.
They don't celebrate. Zach doesn't celebrate Christmas. I already know that. Fucking Canuck. Loser. We also will have to have Brad on the show. He is looking forward to discussing the Video Game Awards. We have a lot to talk about there. It was a very eventful night. He called every game but one, and yeah, it's fantastic. So, Brad, don't worry, we'll have you on maybe next week. What are we doing next week? Next Sunday, Saturday. Oh shit, we've got to. Yeah. I would just be. Yeah, it'll be all right. Shmandon's gonna have a little bit to drink tomorrow, so we haven't reconvened since my triumphant return to the sauce. I made I don't want to say mistake. I made the choice of going to the Winking Lizard last Thursday, which would have been December 1st, after I got off work, for what I assumed to be, I was only going to have maybe 2 Christmas sales. It's December 1st, feeling festive. I had 4.
What's the percentage on those bad boys?
Oh, I think the lowest one was 9%.
Oof.
Yeah. So I called Mrs. Neild, Zachary's wife, and ended up having her come get me from the house because we went to go play trivia at a winery down the road. And then Maggie followed suit after she cut Willis's hair. I then proceeded to continue drinking Masthead Sleigh All Day. Fantastic beer, by the way. I think I had 4 more. Needless to say, by 8:15, after trivia was over, 8:30, whatever it was, I fucking yacked everywhere. Like, I had to have Maggie pull the truck over fucking ralphing on the side of the road, right on Market, right on the main road, just all over the place. So then I get home, I'm like, I'll be okay. All right, cool. Come upstairs, a little glass of Wawa. I lay down. As soon as I lay down, nope, go time. Barely made it to the window. Splashed a little on the floor, got a little on the wall. Most of it went in the air conditioning unit and in my beard. I then attempted to take a shower. I'm not even sure that I used soap, to be honest with you, because I got out of there and I'm like, oh, that was okay. So I went upstairs, laid down. By this time, it's 9:30, quarter to 10. I smelled vomit in my beard for the entire next day. I could not wait to leave work to come home to wash my beard. It was very bad.
You didn't try to do the old scrub in the bathroom with the hand soap?
I thought about it, but I just
you probably had a chunk in there.
Oh, definitely. So I laid on the floor because my back hurt. I needed to stretch it out.
Not because the cool floor felt good.
Right. It had nothing to do with that, and I laid there. Arguably most of the morning. So my back felt great. So then, Tice was like, "Oh man, you fucked up. You slammed too many Chris." I know.
Was it the Christmas ales or was it the wine? Were you drinking wine when you went to the winery?
No. It was just Christmas ales.
Just Christmas ales. That's weird.
I think I had 8. I don't know. Maggie said I had more than 4 at the winery. I could have. I don't know.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, rightfully sauced. Fuck. So then our Christmas party was that Saturday, and we, clearly we had it at a bar or restaurant, I should say, that has a bar in it, local to North Canton, and we offered to stay, myself, Tyson, Maggie, after the fact to, help clean up. To which the company tab got opened and we got loose. Tice, that was his return to alcohol, didn't go well. We left there. So breakfast with Santa was at 9. We left there at 3:30, 4 o'clock maybe. And myself, the VP, and his wife went to Krause's for a pizza. Maggie was left tending to Tice.
So on a scale, let's say Tice has 10 occasions where he gets sauced, right?
Yeah.
Out of those 10, how many times you think he's yakking? I'm going like 6 or 7.
I was gonna say 6 probably. Yeah. Depends on if and what he eats, I think. Well, yeah. I'd say a solid 6.
Did I tell you how much the tab was when they opened up the tab when I went to that business trip in Atlanta?
No.
Holy shit, dude!
Was it out there?
So the one guy, so they always try to do it with the higher ups there. So the one guy had to shut it down at like $9,000.
Holy tits!
9.
Wow, that's whew.
And that's one guy. That was just the one fucking guy who opened up his credit card.
That's insane.
So that was one night out of the fucking 4 nights that they had up there.
Wow.
So if you're going by that average over 4 nights, you're looking at almost 30 grand they spent.
30 grand.
Over almost 40 grand.
Yeah.
In 4 nights. Holy shit, man.
That's some serious party. Wow. Yeah. Tice didn't have that. He had an early night. I get to Krause's, my phone's blowing up, ringing off the hook. I'm like, what the fuck? So I answer it.
Maggie?
Yes, dear. Yeah. I said, yes, dear. She goes, You need to come get your fucking friend. Blah, 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 blah. He's all fucked up and he's bad. I'm like, I'm drunk. I didn't drive. I'm sitting at Crosses. What do you want me to do? So apparently, I get the story uh, the next day, which is when we were going to get our Christmas tree. Tice left the bar, and they are halfway to Krause's when he realizes he doesn't have his phone. He's like, "Oh, I must have dropped it in the Jeep or in the truck. It's probably in the back seat, whatever." They go back to Walters. Maggie goes, "Go inside, get your phone." He goes, "Oh, I left it in the bathroom on the sink when I was washing my hands." So she sends him inside. She's sitting outside. She's calling me. She goes, "Your fucking friend lost his phone at the bar, man." I'm like, "Okay, does he have it now? Are you guys on your way? What's going on?" So he comes back out, gets in the truck with an open high noon in his hand. Naturally, we figured this was going to happen. So Maggie goes, "Where's your phone?" He goes, "I got it in my pocket." She's like, "Okay, well, let me see it." He goes, No, it's right here. It's in my pocket. It's fine. She goes, "Tice, let me see your phone. I'm not going to leave until I see your phone." He goes, "I don't know where it is. It's gone forever. I lost it." She goes, "What the fuck were you doing?" And he goes, "I got another drink and I went pee." She's like, "So you went in the bathroom, which is where your phone was, didn't retrieve the phone, but got another drink." So she goes in there and has somebody get it. They get his phone. They head to meet us at Krause's. They then had to pull over in an old folks' home parking lot to where he proceeded to fall out of the truck, vomit. It was a fucking, mind you, this is like,
Hey, well, listen, he fell out of the truck. At least Maggie didn't run him over.
this is true. This is like 4:30 in the afternoon. The Christmas party ended at 1, so we had like 2.5 hours of drinking, roughly. Gets him back in the truck. He yacked all in the truck. It's all over my door, the floor mats. I'm like, motherfucker. She gets home. She goes, "I'm not coming to Krause's. You need to come get Tice. He's passed out in the driveway." I'm like, "Leave him lay there. He'll be all right." She's like, "He laid out there for probably 40 minutes. I'm like, "Okay." And I said, "Then what?" She goes, "Well, I called my mom to come over and we got him up and we got him into the house." I'm like, "Why'd you do that?" I'm like, "Just leave him out there." "No, you can't leave him out there. He's going to get cold." I'm like, "Yeah, when he gets cold, he'll wake up, he'll come in the house, he'll lay on the couch. Simple." So he
It's not
actually
that
got into the
cold where he's
driveway.
going to get hypothermia or anything.
Right. So he comes into the house, passes out in the bathroom on the floor. I come back from Krause's, walk in. I'm on FaceTime. Walk in. They're like, Maggie's like, "Well, Tyson's in the bathroom." So I got to open the door. Can't open the door. He's got his feet jammed up in there. The whole, like, he is out, like, assed out, done for. He's got vomit from his right ass cheek to his ankle on the back side of his pants. I'm like, how did you get on one leg, just on one leg? I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? Okay, well, sure. So he Ralphs in there a few times. So then I come back upstairs because I'm gonna go lay down. Ended up playing a little bit of Call of Duty. Mistake. And Maggie's yelling upstairs, "Come down here, damn it. He's bad." I'm like, okay. So I come downstairs and he's sitting like on the edge of the couch, mumbling, drunk, done for. She's like, "Get those fucking clothes off him. There's vomit all over him. He's going to sit on the couch. Take his pants off." So I had to pull Tice's pants off and his shoes and put sweatpants on him and change him. And then I tucked him in for him to just roll over and throw up all over the couch and the floor. 30 minutes later. I'm
Was
like,
that Maggie was probably done with the night.
Yeah, she was extremely happy. So 11:15 rolls around, 11:30. I hear movement downstairs. I'm like, okay, this isn't good. Then I hear the front door shut, and I'm like, So I come bumbling down the steps, open the door to see Ty stumbling out into Maggie's Jeep, Maggie getting in the Jeep to take him home. Got him home. He fell out of the Jeep into his house, passed out at home, all the lights on. He ate a shit ton of Taki flavored popcorn, which then led to him throwing up just everything all over the place. I got there at I don't know, 20 after 8 Sunday morning because we were supposed to go to get the Christmas tree. He's like, yeah, I haven't gotten off the couch. I haven't moved. I texted your wife. I'm like, oh, I left my phone at home, so I didn't see that. He's like, yeah. So then he acted like 3 more times when we were there. I'm like, oh, I said, come on, guy, get it together. He goes, an hour car ride isn't going to help this hangover. I'm like, well, we got to go either way. So we get up there.
You think he hit double digits in the puke department?
1,000%. It was probably over, I'd say 24 times.
Oof.
Yeah, it was bad. He yacked just when I seen him from 8 a.m. Sunday till I don't know, 2 o'clock. He ralphed 7 times with us. So he was definitely double digits.
I usually, to settle me down, I usually gotta, get
it out of there. Yeah.
I'm usually like a ginger ale or a Sprite or something like that.
So we get to the Christmas tree farm, by the way. Highway fucking robbery. $80 for a fucking Christmas tree. Whatever.
It's gonna last you 3 weeks.
Oh, fucking.
I bet you some of them look dry as shit too.
The thing was, we hiked this entire farm, right? We walked what seemed like forever, only because we were a little hungover. All the trees were dog shit. All of the trees were, we'll say, like 7.5 to 9 foot tall, but from the ground up, about 3 foot was all cut off. Like there was no branches. Like they shaved it. I'm like, what the fuck is the purpose in this? Like, I don't know if it's to stop it from ground critters or something like that. Either way, the trees look like dog shit. So in like 3 to 4 more years, that place is gonna be perfect for trees. So we walked the entire thing. Tice ends up laying down out there to, his back hurt, so he needed to stretch his back out. He then goes to sit up, yaks. Starts walking, yaks. Got back to the truck, yacked again. Right before the family photo, yacked, and then came over and laid down for the family
How does
photo.
he still have that much shit in his body?
That's what I said. I'm like, dude, there's nothing coming out. Like, it just has to hurt at this point. He's like, dude, he had like, I don't know, a quarter of a Gatorade, and maybe
the lining of his stomach starts coming out and shit.
Yeah, he had like not even a full bottle. I would say half a bottle of water and less than that of a Gator Light, and he yacked all of it up. So we go to lunch at Mike's place. He sits down, pale as a ghost. The waitress says something. She goes, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm okay." She's like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's just really fucking hungover." And she goes, "It looks like it. Like, you look like shit. Like, you're pale, you're clammy. Like, he's already white. This motherfucker was like gray, done. No color in his lips, just done for. Just dehydrated." He said, "Do you guys have ginger ale?" They didn't have ginger ale. He's like, "All right, I'll take a Sierra Mist, whatever." He couldn't get 3 sips of Sierra Mist down. Couldn't get the water down. He was putting salt in his water to try to retain a little bit of the fluid. They ended up finding a small can of ginger ale behind the bar. Got him that. He made it through about half of that. Ordered his food and a to-go box at the same time. Ended up taking it all home. He ralphed 3 times when we were there. I'm like, dude. So finally, after the 3rd time, he came back, and like I got a Hearty Man's meat breakfast or something like that, and it came with just these 2 big ass ham steaks, salty as fuck. I'm like, try some of this. I said, this will do you right here. This will do you wonders. He ate a little bit of that, a little bit of toast, 2 French fries. He went home and slept. He's like, I got home, got the Christmas tree out of the truck, put it inside, and I laid on the couch and didn't do shit. So from, I don't know, 4 o'clock to the next morning, he didn't do anything but sleep, recuperate. So our triumphant returns, he goes, I learned something. He said, going forward, I'll do one of 2 things. I'll either give up drinking for good if I decide to go on a hiatus, or just never give up drinking again. He goes, because that was fucking terrible. It was an absolute nightmare. Wouldn't recommend. I'm like, it's true. It's true. It was pretty rough. So our returns, Shmandon and Schmeiss got schmacked. but they were happy to see us at the Lizard and Crosses.
they,
Nathan's, you know.
they were probably in the red
Yeah, they're like, oh, the cash
all
cows are back.
November.
Yeah. You guys just keep buying soup. Our alcohol sales are down.
You know, it's funny. We buy all this Busch Light for you guys, and we haven't opened a case all November.
It's true. Oh, man. We were at the Christmas party, and I ordered Busch Light, and the lady that was waiting on us, she's like the regular bartender there or whatever, and she goes, I knew there had to be one hillbilly in the crowd. I'm like, you're damn right. Showed up wearing shorts, a Carhartt hoodie. Like, you already knew. You already knew what I was ordering. They give me the regular cans for like the first 2 beers. Then they bust out the camo cans. I'm like, oh. You could tell. You could tell it was sitting in the back of the beer cooler since probably October. I'm like, at least it's cold, I guess. But oof, it just. I felt great Saturday night. I was good. I ended up ordering I ordered a pizza for Maggie and some JoJo's, and I fucking dropped it coming down the back hill. I like lost my balance and slid a little bit. The whole JoJo box just went whoop, plop right on the ground. Sauces whenever there's fucking garlic butter all over the place. Hot jerk. I'm in the kitchen just mopping it up like off the top of the box. I'm slathering it all over my pizza and JoJo's while Tyson's just in there sleeping on the bathroom floor. I'm like, oh my God. All in all, successful debut. Back to the sauce. So, can't complain.
Now it's all preparation for Guys Weekend.
Oh yeah. We'll be right as rain for Guys Weekend. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. I look forward to hopefully getting in a game of Risk.
I told Rob, old Stinky Rob, about our new Guys Weekend tradition.
Yes, I am looking forward to shuffling it up.
Oh God, yes.
I'm excited for it. It'll be.
You already look forward to Guys Weekend, and you just add that one more.
You do something else. It's like it's like when they like tonight when you got Blaze Pizza, they just put that extra meat on there, and you're like, could it get any better?
And it's a great winter sport. You know, you don't have to be.
Yeah.
It's not like we can do can jam and shit like that in January.
Right. We will be primed. Perfect weather for that. I believe Willis is coming up this time, and he's excited to go down there. He's like, I don't think I've ever been to the Hickory Nut. I'm like, well, we're gonna stimulate their economy, as Magoo likes to say. They will hopefully not run dry of Busch. Well, there's that beer distributor next door. I guess they probably wouldn't. But yeah, I am looking forward to doing that. I almost ordered a canister of that powder shit just so we could take it up there and replace it since that one was empty, just in case, Yeah. I didn't know if they replaced that or not. They probably don't. We're probably the only ones to play shuffleboard since, I don't know, the 70s. Guess we'll find out when we go. Oh, I got to get back with Alex to see what our what our little script is, how it's coming along for our mockumentary. It's gonna be so good.
Oh man.
Oh, so good. He was talking about that today too when we were making cookies. He's like, I'm ready for shuffleboard. Yeah.
Godson needs to be a star of that.
Oh yeah.
You have like a whole bunch of they get extras in here. Like you have a whole tournament full of white people, and he's the only you gotta show that adversarial that adversity he's got to face.
Being the only black guy in the shuffleboard league. He comes in dressed like Bill Murray and Kingpin.
He has instead of
custom pucks.
Yeah, it's got.
That's beautiful.
Oh man,
it'd be so good. Dressed to the nines, just ready to rock.
We're rocking flared pants,
So good. Godson could pull that off. I actually got to take away a black card star from him last night. To told to me by another gentleman of color that since Godson didn't know what shoes he was wearing, and I did, and I smoked him on it, that I got to remove a star from his card to place it on mine. So that was nice. Just further goes to prove that Godson is the whitest black guy we've ever met. So I look forward to having him come up to play shuffleboard.
Is he set to come up in January?
He said he was going to. We just talked about it on Friday. I don't know. Like I just kind of got on our scheduling app and just scheduled myself off. Okay, fuck him. So, I'll turn in the official request off for him next week. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I probably won't. So I told him when the dates were. They already know that like me and Godson and Tice are gonna take off and do that. So hopefully, because I think him and Godson will come down. Tyson Godson will come down Friday after Dayhab, so they would be there by like 4-ish. I'm gonna go up Thursday night again. Thursday afternoon. Yeah. Hopefully get it warm in there. So Pat figured out what was wrong with the furnace. He said it got bumped on the bottom. There was a little switch down there, and it didn't let enough gas in. Like it was too low. So it just went out, but the gas kept running, which is why we smelled what we smelt. He goes, yeah, I fixed it up. It should be good to go. He goes, because it went out on me too. And I'm like, oh, all right. At least it wasn't just me.
Yeah.
So we should be all right. I'll know if you guys get there and I'm still sleeping, you'll know that the furnace did not work. So
your lips are blue.
Yeah. Didn't go as planned.
Foaming from the mouth.
It's just shit everywhere. Yeah. So hopefully everything is right as rain, and we'll be good to go. The Winter Guys Weekend Extravaganza.
The only thing that would make it better is if it snowed and we can do a little sled riding.
Oh, I would love it.
Alex gets another concussion.
Another one, yeah. That motherfucker hit hard. I still have those videos on my phone too. So good.
Tice is gonna break something else.
Oh, he just now got back to like 93% healthy.
Well,
he threw up 7% of his stomach lining, which is why he's only at 93%. So he's slowly getting back there. And his fiance will be here at that time. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. So he's gonna have to stay healthy to watch her daughter or sexy time. I don't know. Either way, he'll try not to get a concussion. He probably will. He'll probably break something. That's fair. Yeah. Oh, Christian busted ass too. That shit was
all did.
We all did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
did that slow motion one, like they did,
Yep.
What's his name from Home Alone?
Yep. Yeah. Marv. Or
Yeah.
Harry.
Marv
did it. Yeah. Yeah. It was that ice sneaks up on you. That's for sure. I'm not looking forward, if I'm being honest, to having to walk back up the hill with the sled. I might just do it once and be done. Be all out of breath and huffing and puffing, sweating my dick off. Just just thinking about it right now. Just I'll watch. I'll keep the beers cold.
You just park down and do it once. Take the 4-wheeler up with you, and then after you do it once, you just park down at the bottom and you just keep trolleying everybody else back up.
That'd be so awesome. Could you imagine how somebody would break a bone?
Oh, you know what would be really like something?
The truck hood. Oh.
Tie us all up.
Yes. Like sled dogs.
It would do.
Oh my God.
Somebody's definitely
that
breaking
would be
something.
Oh yeah. And
somebody's going off into the fucking ravine over there.
Oh yeah. Tumbles for sure. So I'm kind of mad that we never got to, not mad, disappointed that we never got to whip that truck hood around with somebody on it. That was the best trade of scrap metal that I ever did.
Is it still up there?
Nah, I got rid of it when we moved.
Uh,
You know, it only cost me $15, so I guess I could just go get another one. But where the fuck I'm going to put it up there? We'd have to have. I'd have to go to pull apart. I need a car seat. Just pull it out of there and bolt that bitch down. Maybe a little JB weld. May probably do some type of like roll cage on there, but obviously not the first year because we have to see how safe it is without one.
mm-hmm.
To whether or not we actually need one.
You gotta have some sort of variable.
Yeah. So, dude, that'd be fantastic. Put a nice thick coat of wax on there beforehand. Be like fucking Christmas vacation. Just zipping. Oh man, what a terribly great idea.
Yeah, that's one of the best worst ideas.
Yeah, so good. I don't know who would be first to ride on it. Probably Tice.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Tice. Yeah, maybe.
Magoo's gonna wait until somebody else goes. I could foresee Alex going first.
I could say Alex. Yeah, Alex would go first.
Yeah, he's gonna get the concussion,
and then get Tice on there,
and then Magoo's gonna go. Well, I don't know, and then Tice can go, and then maybe or maybe not break something, and then we'll see if Magoo goes.
Yeah, Tice will call him a bitch or something like that. Yeah. And he'll be like, "Fuck you," and then we'll talk him into it, and he'll.
It only works if Magoo's already like 3 sheets in the wind.
Oh yeah. He's got to be in the bag at least for that to go down. Absolutely. Oh, yes. Ooh, Maggie just texted me. Din-din's here. Yay.
So that means bedtime's here.
Oh, 1000%. We started watching Pennyworth on HBO. I don't think I'll make it through a whole episode. I'm going to eat. I need to shower. Oh, yeah. I'm in bed in an hour. I'm excited for it, though. Not going to lie.
I've never looked forward to going to bed as much as I am right now.
It's so bad. I'm like, Rhonda goes, "Hey, what are we doing for New Year's Eve?" I'm like, I'll probably be in bed. Why? Just go, we're not going to go do something? And I'm like, what were we going to do? She's like, you're not going to watch the ball drop? I'm like, Rhonda, I haven't watched the ball drop on a New Year's Eve in probably like 6 years. Like I'm either shit-faced and not watching TV or in bed. Mostly in bed. And they're like, well, you have to watch it drop. I'm like, it does the same thing every year. Starts up here, goes down here. And everybody goes, Happy New Year.
Same fucking people lip syncing on the fucking New Year's Rockin' Eve. Yeah.
That's it. Dick Clark's gone. So
yeah,
got fucking Ryan Seacrest and whoever does the other one. Yeah. Who knows? We'll probably end up with the Eagles.
My kids want to stay up, and they usually passed out by like 11:30. So 11:30, I'll say, "Hey, the ball dropped. Happy New Year!"
Yeah.
Then I send them up to bed, and then I go to bed like 10 minutes before the ball drops.
Yes. See you next year. So good. Oh yes, nappy time is coming. Like the sheets are nice and cool up here. Like my fan's on. Oh, I am excited. Yes, listen to us, folks, on all major social media platforms, anywhere podcasts can be found. Follow our other affiliates. We don't actually have real affiliates. It's mainly just Chuck streaming on Twitch.
Mm-hmm. Chuck is a good time.
Yes, fantastic, entertaining. He's okay at Call of Duty. That's not really what you're there for, though. So you're there to spend time with Charles. So do it up, follow him, and help a brother out.
Mm-hmm. So for Brandon Parks, I am Josh Tenney. This was the Guys Weekend Podcast. Good night.
I hate Mariah Carey.